Barbara Eden, the radiant blonde who made the world believe in magic. Her smile could light up a room, her charm seemed endless. As Genie, she made millions laugh and dream, but the ability to grant wishes belonged only to her character. Away from the cameras, Barbara's real life was filled with heartbreak, loss, and unimaginable pain. Behind that dazzling smile was a woman who faced tragedy so deep, it nearly silenced her sparkle forever. The truth of her story is darker than anyone could have guessed. A life touched by betrayal, grief, and the kind of loss that changes everything. Born Barbara Jean Moorhead in 1931 in Tucson, Arizona, she grew up in a fractured family. From a young age, she sought comfort in performing, singing, acting, and creating a sense of control through her art. Her ambition was relentless. By the late 1950s, Barbara was climbing fast in Hollywood, appearing in both film and television, earning a reputation for her grace and warmth. But beneath that success was a deep longing for stability. That desire led her to marry fellow actor Michael Ansara in 1958. She wanted a home, a sense of belonging, the picture-perfect life she'd always dreamed of. Yet Hollywood's glittering reality soon clashed with her private hopes, and that dream began to unravel. Then came 1965, the year that changed everything. I Dream of Jeannie premiered, and Barbara Eden became a household name overnight. For 5 seasons, she enchanted audiences as the mischievous, magical Jeannie, a fantasy symbol of the 1960s. But the fame came at a cost. The filming schedule was brutal, and the pressure to remain the cheerful, idealized image of perfection was immense. Off-screen, her marriage was crumbling. Michael Ansara's alleged affairs and the demands of Barbara's growing fame strained their relationship beyond repair. And then tragedy struck. During the show's run, Barbara became pregnant. She looked forward to motherhood with joy until just weeks before her due date, she suffered a stillbirth. Her baby boy was gone. The loss was devastating. Yet within days, she was back on set, dressed in Jeannie's pink harem costume, smiling for the cameras as if nothing had happened. Years later, she admitted, "I had to go to work." Every scene she filmed after that carried a quiet weight, the unimaginable burden of grief hidden behind her bright laughter and sparkling eyes. Barbara and Ansara later welcomed a son, Matthew, in 1965, but the happiness didn't last. Their marriage, battered by years of turmoil, ended in divorce in 1974, and the family she had fought so hard to create slipped away once more. The pain of her first loss came back in the most tragic way imaginable. Matthew, her only child, battled addiction for years, a struggle that tore at Barbara's heart. In 2001, at just 35 years old, he died of an overdose. For Barbara, it was the deepest heartbreak of all, the loss of the child she had cherished. The echo of her earlier tragedy returned. The woman who had spent her life bringing joy to others was now enduring the kind of sorrow that few could survive. But Barbara did survive. She didn't let the darkness consume her. Instead, she turned her pain into purpose, speaking publicly about addiction, supporting recovery programs, and helping others find hope. Through advocacy and compassion, she found healing. In time, she also found love again, marrying architect John Eicholtz, who brought her peace and stability after years of chaos. Barbara Eden endured everything: the loss of a baby, the collapse of a marriage, and the death of her son. Yet through it all, she refused to lose her light. Her true magic wasn't in a genie's blink or a TV fantasy. It was in her resilience, her courage, and her refusal to let tragedy define her. Barbara Eden remains a living testament to the power of strength, hope, and the human spirit that never gives up.